Welcome back to Art Time. This week we're going to be working on cutting, folding, and gluing. Today we're going to talk a lot about how to properly hold and use scissors and scissor safety. And then you're going to practice today following the directions that I give you on how to hold scissors and how to cut with them. So the first thing you want to do is look carefully at your scissors and notice there's two different holes. The top is smaller and then the bottom is larger. The top hole, you want to hold it on top, and that's where your thumb goes, and then your other fingers go in the bottom. So you hold the scissors like that, keeping your thumb on top. Thumb always goes on top. And then the next thing is the scissors always are going to point away from you. When I cut, I never move this hand around. I keep it straight and steady, and I just open, close, open, close, open, close. It's also really important to know that when you're a kid, the only thing your scissors want to eat is paper. And they're very hungry, so we have to feed them today our paper. But if you ever need to cut something else, always have a grown-up help you. So today you're going to practice with a grown-up watching you to make sure that you're doing it safely and properly. You're going to practice cutting. So once again, it's small hole on top, larger hole on the bottom. The small hole is where our thumb goes. The bottom hole is where our fingers go, and we always point it away from us, never ever toward us. Point it away and it goes open, close. So if you see how it's pointing away from my body, open, close, open, close. This, that's all it does. It stays nice and steady. Then the other hand that you hold the paper with, that is like driving a car. That's the steering hand. So if you need to move the paper around to stay on the line, you steer with the other hand. This hand stays steady, open, close, and this one you steer with. So today you're going to have a grown-up help you. If you're a really good drawer, you can make the lines yourself, but it's okay to have a grown-up ask them to help. Take a piece of paper and draw 3 lines on it. A straight line, a wavy line, and a zigzag line. You're going to start with the straight line because that's the easiest one to do. So all you have to do is hold the paper in the hand you're not cutting with, and you're going to try to cut right on the line. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. So notice I'm keeping the scissors pointing away from me. I'm using this hand as the one that's moving. This one's staying nice and steady. And sorry, there we go. So I have my straight line cut out. Now next we get to practice steering a little bit. It's like taking a driving test. Next I'm going to move to the wavy line. It's a little bit harder than a straight line, but if you go slow and steady, you can do it. So now when I cut, I am twisting the Gillespie technique. I'm twisting. This hand is what's moving it to stay on the line. This one is just open, close, slow and steady. Open, close. I'm not loving these scissors right now. My son used them, and I can tell that he got glue on them, so they're a little bit sticky. So if you have sticky scissors, you can ask your grown-up to help you wash them down. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so the very last one you're going to try is the zigzag. The zigzag line is going to be the hardest one to cut. So remember, thumb on top, fingers on the bottom, pointing away, and then your other hand is the steering hand. I just changed hands. I cut with both hands. I can use both hands equally, in case you were wondering. It also shows you that scissors can work no matter what hand you write with. I'm actually left-handed, but I cut with my right hand. So a lot of times people think that just because you write with your left hand, that you also cut with your left hand. That is not true. So if you're struggling with the scissors, try using your right hand and it might work better for you. So before we leave today and before you practice cutting, that's your job today, is to practice cutting out the 3 lines, your straight line, your wavy line, and your zigzag line. And you should end up with 4 separate pieces because this has the wavy and the zigzag on it. Then we're going to just talk quickly about how to hold scissors if you needed to walk or give them to someone else. This is super important. So let's review. First, when you cut with scissors, thumb goes on top, fingers on the bottom, pointing away from you. This arm stays steady, open, close, open, close. This is the steering hand. That's what's going to help you keep your cut on the line. Okay. If you're walking with scissors, say you needed to bring them back to your art case or give them to a friend, you always hold them by the blade like this, and you always pass them to someone else like this so that they can grab it by this part. Okay, just so that's always safe. That is scissor safety. And lastly, remember the only thing our scissors want to eat is paper. They do not feed them anything else. If you need help cutting something different, ask a grown-up for help. Okay, have fun cutting today and save what you made. So whether you want to take a little bag or a paper clip or put it in a folder, save these for a project we're going to make with them on Thursday.